Well, hello there, beautiful. Welcome back to another episode. I'm still, when I watch my previous episodes again after I've posted them, I'm still really rusty. Last time I said that we had met Dolores when I meant, of course, that we had met Ransom because I had just played through the Dolores storyline. And then lost the recording, and then re-recorded all of that to catch up for all of you. It is a classic Divine Cheshire playthrough. Here we are just jumping right back in where we started, making all the, the classic blunders. Okay. So, we just helped them fix their thing. They've taken off and taken all of their tools with them. They've repaired the flooded street here. So that means we can now investigate A Street. So let's go see what's up. What's along A Street? The Hitchin Post. Liquor, love, and awesome ribs. I don't know how this place shut down. That sounds amazing.
The bar's out of business. Could have used a stiff one.
Use door. That's the verb we want. Let's check out the Nickel News. We've got all kinds of headlines. Surrealist filmmaker Hannibal Finch, cryptozoologists, botulism scare, baby gators, Quickie Pal, Chuck Edmund, Lenore Edmund arrested for DUI, my goodness. Occult oddball, Madame Morena warns town. That's the same person who cursed Ransom. Madame Morena.
I don't want to open it.
Pull on it. She doesn't want to open it anyway. There's a Copytron with a big tube.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Nickel. 8 years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism tells me you're a Fed.
Good guess, Scoop.
You spend as much time as I have dealing with law enforcement. You get a second sense of this stuff. Plus the cheap suits. Mostly the cheap suits.
Are we able to ask everybody this?
What's the deal with your sheriff? Seems kind of odd-a-reno.
He is an oddball, but so is everyone around here. And it's only gotten worse since Chuck died.
Chuck?
Chuck Edmund, the pillow magnate. He pretty much ran this town since the 50s and owns the giant pillow factory. Well, owned. He died a few days ago. His niece Dolores and her sister Lenore stand to inherit a fortune if they'll just stop fighting.
What else do you know about Chuck?
He started the pillow factory with his brother Franklin in the late 30s to make pillows for the war effort. Pillows win wars was their slogan. The factory and Chuck were the center of the Thimbleweed social scene of the 50s.
Jeez, not that into pillows.
Wow. Let's see.
We're here investigating the murder. Know anything?
Not much, just what I heard over the police scanner. Body found in the river. I'll send my best reporter to check it out in the morning. Know who my best reporter is?
You?
If this damn town wasn't such a podunk, I'd have a couple of Pulitzers by now.
Do we need a press blackout? I don't think we need a press blackout.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve.
Oh, she's got a police scanner.
Please don't mess with the police scanner. I'm waiting for a call from the sheriff's office about a woman by the diner littering.
Thimbleweed Nickel, established 19...
Can she not read it because it's behind the pillar? That's a good joke.
Gutenberg would be proud. It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
Alright. Ooh, advertisements. I'll just look at a couple. This is the sort of thing that I'm not going to...
Get your geek on to the max at ThimbleCon 87. A totally radical convention with all your favorite sci-fi shows, comic books, and the latest computer and video game technology. Listen to our sponsor, KSCUM 198.7 FM, for your chance to win tickets.
Awesome. There's a gaming convention in town. KSCUM, so K-Scum, another LucasArts reference to the Scum engine that was used to program a lot of the classic LucasArts games.
All boarded up and I can't see anything. I don't know why. Laserdiscs are the future.
Yeah, they sure are. Oh man, this game. Oh, I remember when Laserdiscs were the future. Yeah, 87. That was about right. For those of you who may not remember or may not have seen Laserdiscs, they were like CDs, but they were the size of vinyl records. So good. Let's see what's cooking at the post office.
Excuse me.
Be with you in a second. I'm in the middle of sorting. How can I help?
I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the body out by the bridge?
You're a federal agent. I work for Uncle Sam, too. As one government agent to another, I'll do what I can to assist.
Why is there so much mail to sort when the town seems deserted?
That's classified information. As a federal agent, you should know it's my duty to uphold the privacy and the sanctity of the mail. Unless it pertains to an investigation and you have all the necessary paperwork, I can't help you.
I just also really like the boxes back here, the rat and roach control to the diner, and then to DR and C for the pointless in-jokes department, which I infer is a reference that we're probably not going to fully get, but let's see.
Do you know anything about the body out by the bridge?
No, everyone in town is still collecting their mail as usual. No one from my route is missing, and I would definitely notice if they were. I mean, not to brag, but I did consider joining the feds. It's just not as prestigious or as challenging as postal work.
Know any good postal jokes?
Oh, you bet I do. Why are postal workers such great comedians? They have a special delivery, huh?
Oh.
Get it?
Ugh,
Yep.
that's terrible. Don't leave town. I have eyes on you.
I'll be right there. Too much sorting to do.
Alright, let's see. Need to look around for murder weapon. We've got a lot of Tron reports we need to collect things for. We took care of the tube, that's good. Oh, a map of Thimbleweed County. That's what I was wondering. I couldn't remember if I had shown you all this or not. I went back and watched the previous episode before this most recent one and saw that you missed something that I accidentally did. When I said I thought I might have played a little too far.
Buy me a drink?
Uh-oh. Oh, hey,
You
we
got any
found Willie.
gluten-free donuts?
Okay, I'm gonna walk away from Willie a little bit so that his banter allows me to finish my little explanation here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, I tried to leave town when I was catching up on this recording, because I had done that in the Lost recording. And when you tried, well, not leave town, I tried to leave downtown. And the police officer had received a very sketchy phone call. We saw a little cutscene where he got a phone call that we only heard his side, and it became pretty clear that he was being given instructions from someone higher up who was telling him to obstruct our investigation, and it was implied that he was going to take care of us rather permanently. So the police officer, or sheriff rather, may not be completely on the up and up. And so when I tried to go and explore the rest of town, he told me that I'm not allowed to do that without an official map of the county because I could get lost, and he's worried about me. So we have now seen a county map that is in here. So let's see, will she let us just, maybe I can borrow it.
Do you know this map is a priceless first edition? Please, don't touch.
Okay. I can't just borrow it. But in order to get out further into the county, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get my hands on that map.
You got any secondhand crystals? You got any gluten-free donuts?
I'm a federal agent, and I have some questions for you. You know anything about the body found by the bridge?
A body? I thought that was a log wearing a suit.
Do you know anything about the body or not?
What body? I thought we were talking about a log.
Oh, Willie, you are super fun.
What's that in your pocket? Looks like a wallet.
I don't have a wallet. I'm a bum.
Hand it over and save us both a lot of trouble.
Maybe I'm just happy to see you.
It looks like something with blood on it,
It
doesn't it?
looks like something with blood on it.
That's not blood, just river mud.
A river like the one by Trestle Trail where the body was found.
Well, I can't give it to you. What would I put my money in?
I
I don't care.
See? It's not so easy, is it, Hotshot?
I've had enough. I'm a federal agent. Hand over the bloody wallet.
Well, I may be a drunk bum, but I know my rights, and you need a warrant. Now look, you find me another wallet to keep all personals in, and this one is yours. It's coming apart anyway, not like those amazing Ransom the Clown wallets they used to sell before his career hit the skids.
Gee, I wonder
Now,
what kind
Ransom
of
was
wallet
an
we're gonna be looking
adulterer,
for.
a cheat, and complete. But he licensed good wallets.
We'll play it your way. For now.
Because he mentioned Chuck to, he mentioned him to Boris.
Tell me what you know about a guy named Chuck.
The man was an ass, and I'm glad he died of a heart attack. He ruined my life over nothing.
How did Chuck ruin your life?
Mr. Edmund made sure I was blacklisted in Thimbleweed Park. My so-called friends turned their backs on me. My watch repair business mysteriously burnt down, and I lost everything. Couldn't get dinner reservations, let alone a job. In the end, all I had left of my old life was my beloved Stradivarius.
Chuck must have had a reason to ruin you.
I took his girlfriend out to see that lame insult clown one night. But in my defense, Chuck changed girlfriends more often than he changed shirts. Well, how was I supposed to know she was flavor of the month for the Pillatronics Playboy?
Wow, he ruined this man's entire life because the guy took a woman to go see a circus show.
We'll talk later. Don't leave town.
It's Chuck.
Where would I go?
He
Have
really,
you seen my dime?
he really sounds like a piece of work.
You got any secondhand crystals?
this
Have you seen my dime?
gate is so good.
It says occult books.
The monkey paw knows.
Overshot that a little bit. Here we go.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore. I'm Madame Morena. Are you here for the hexes, the summer blowout sale, or based on those suits you're wearing, my tax records? I don't get too many visits from suited and booted federal agents these days.
I'm Agent Ray. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. For now.
Well, all right then. How can I help?
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
I know everything that goes on around here.
Ooh.
Okay. so spill it.
Okay, so I don't know everything right this minute. But if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty, I can find the answers you're looking for.
What do you need to help us find the killer? I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
I need to go on a vision quest to find the answer. But I can't really reach out into the void without a little bit of assistance. If you can get me an agaricus fungus visionum delectamentum mushroom from the sewers, I might be able to help.
I'm pretty sure that's a controlled substance.
And your point is?
Fair enough. What's your deal?
What's your deal?
There's not much to tell. I set up my shop in Thimbleweed after finessing my craft on the road for many years. After all, there's only so many nights you can vomit peyote and pull cactus needles out of your ass in the desert before it becomes old news.
Wow.
How did you get into this voodoo crap?
I suppose when I realized I could get baked and make money doing it.
Huh.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting.
I don't know what to tell you, dear. I like tripping balls, and with the money I rake in from my curses, I'm gonna retire on a yacht in the Bahamas.
I suddenly feel like I picked the wrong profession. Why did you open in this crap-hole town?
The vibrations. This town has a dark and weird energy, which makes it perfect for a cult business.
Do you mean an energy, like the signals I've been hearing about?
No. Those signals sparking through the air lately are something else altogether. I don't know what they mean, but I know it isn't good.
What is this place?
It's the county's primary source of occult books, knowledge, and services. You need hexes, curses, cure-alls, or curios? You come to me.
Okay, I get the idea.
You need voodoo, hoodoo, fortunes, or flim-flams? You come to me.
Enough. I get it. Jeez.
You need cough drops or coffee filters? Hey, you go to the quickie, pal.
Oh, man. Madame Morena is great.
Can you really hex people?
I sure can, no matter what the Consumer Watchdog Service says. Might not always come out exactly as you want, but spirits work in mysterious ways. So if you have any complaints, take it up with them.
Alright, sounds good.
Did you hex that idiot clown Ransom?
I'm very proud of that curse. He was being a jerk and he needed a little beat down with the karma bat.
Remind me never to piss you off.
Alright. Good
Goodbye.
talk. Let's take a look around. Oh, what'd we get? Oh yes, we need to find Madame Morena some mushrooms in the sewers. Is that another? Oh, it is! Let's snag that. Alright, so...
It's a package of tea.
Can we have the tea? Cool.
The label says Holinkinyo tea, a magical tea. Gives you the gift of speaking many languages.
Oh.
Je ne savais pas que je pouvais parler français.
Well, alright. I don't know how, but I have become able to speak French. I think, roughly. Roughly what I think was just said. Ooh, cursed eye drops. Can we have those?
It's a bottle of Eric's Eye Magic special drops. The label says, restores your vision with a soothing river of tears. Side effects may invoke painful memories.
So these tears make people have painful memories and it makes them sad. Oh. Come on, Agent Ray. Let's see what these are like.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why am I so cynical? I just want to be successful and have the other agents like me.
Oh.
Well, I feel better.
Alright. How about the cursed head? Yeah.
Pretty disgusting head. There's a small name tag. Sepp the Navigator's Head.
What else can we pick up? Can we take the cursed doll?
A mysterious force must be holding it in place.
Oh. How about the mummy?
No way I'm touching that.
Oh. Oh, I'm not at the banister, that's why. Or at the, I am at the banister, is the problem. Let's see, what if we push the ladder? Now we're talking. I love how all of these books have titles. There's, when I was playing through, the first time, the library in Dolores's house in the mansion has a huge library, and it's the same way. All of the books in the library have titles, and so I just clicked on one sort of randomly and pulled it off the shelf, and there was a little note on the front of the book that said that the content had been written by the Kickstarter supporters. So that's a neat little feature that they're and they seem to be alphabetized as well, which I think is really neat. I'm just astonished at how high up this bookshelf goes. What was that? Yo, Fuzzface. Werewism on the street. Oh, werewolves get street harassment. That's no good. Yggdrasil Unchained. Let's see.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want.
Oh. Are you really gonna read all these titles? No, not all of them. That is true. Can I go over here? How about over here? Oh, there's a few more books over there, but none with titles. It doesn't look like. How about the cursed cloak?
A mysterious force must be holding it in place.
Ah, dang. Alright. I have a feeling that's not the last that we've seen of the occult bookstore.
You got any gluten-free donuts?
Alright. Let's see how Agent Reyes is doing. Let's play as Reyes for a little while. Nope, I cut him off. Can I get him to... Nope. Alright, let's see. Let's take Reyes for a little spin. Let's see, we'll head out towards...
We've got a killer to catch.
I really like, that's one of the neat little details, is they added these little pass-by phrases when you're playing multiple characters. You know, walking around, and you can kind of get a sense of their relationships. They each have these little little pass-bys. He's always saying hi to Agent Ray. Alright, let's see.
Whoa there, little
There you go.
Agent Reno. Like I said before, you can't just go bumbling around the county without a map.
I'm a federal agent. I can take care of myself.
And a darn fine agent, I'm sure of. But we have laws around here, and everyone is required to have an official map.
Well, fine.
Yeah, you're right. I'll head back to town and find a map.
You have to admit, it's a nice view of Reno up here.
It is really pretty. I really like the scene up here. So that would be the way that we would get out to the county. We'd be able to go out to, you can see the circus, and that looks like a radio tower maybe. We've got a big building here. Do you like how I pretend like I don't know what those are? That's for your benefit. Okay. So the map puzzle seems to be pretty dominant in terms of what we need to figure out first. Let's see, they are closed right now. The safely first savings. Let's see, we've kind of looked around out there. So now we know that this is Willie's watch and violin repair shop that was mysteriously burned to the ground after Chuck found out that Willie had gone to see a single show with the girl he was dating. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable, Chuck. Come on. That's really... That is some poor behavior. Oh, the cemetery. We haven't been out to the cemetery yet. Alright, let's take a look around. Was there something to look at? Oh, maybe I was hovering over my badge. Oh, I love, that sort of, so we're gonna go around this corner and then we'll pop back up on the other side, and the camera still kind of moves a little bit to show him walking where we can't see him. Such a great, classic puzzle game. Little detail. And over here. There we are. So far, not a lot of gravestones that we can look at or anything like that. Here we are at Chuck's tomb.
I don't see a way to open it, but I see a switch inside.
Alright, so the tomb is locked. There are some flowers.
Flowers left over from a funeral.
Can I pick up any flowers?
Flowers always die. I'd rather leave these to rest in peace.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Agent Reyes. Alright, well, back out we go. Oh, and there's like a little... There we go. Alright, back out. Walking. A lot of adventure game time is spent, wandering around. That's for sure. Oh, I think I just saw the 6-pack ring that I picked up in the first game, but, I left a lot of the trash on the road for my speed through to get us back to where we were before I misrecorded an episode. All right, here we are. Let's take a look around here. Let's see. Let's use the light box. Open the light box. Oh, I see. Okay, we've got the light box and the light switch. That's why. Oh, the lights were already on. Okay, it's just kind of dim in here. That's all. With this flickering light in the corner, I thought that maybe there was more light. Let's grab our little speck of dust, shall we? Let's see.
An article from 1972 about the factory fire. But the text has faded, so I can't read it.
We might be able to find a fresher copy at the newspaper office.
An ad for Smart Buy Electronics. Buy 6 for the price of 1? Huh. No wonder they went out of business. If you are reading these, turn back immediately. Sewers are no place for people who bother to read signs on walls. Huh.
Huh. Look, more dust.
Looks like this valve has been welded into position forever.
Ooh. Here we go. A violin and those mushrooms that he was talking about. This must be Willie's little hideout. I feel kind of bad, but I'm gonna take some of his stuff.
I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin. I hope this is what Madame Morena needs.
Isn't that interesting? He, I guess, you know, we could say maybe they're communicating through walkie-talkies or something, but that he knew that those another little you know, adventure game kind of thing when you have multiple characters and they'll just sort of, you know, he just walked over and picked them up because I as the player know that we need the mushrooms, but he as a character has no reason to know that. Adventure game logic requires a certain amount of suspension of disbelief. You
I
know?
don't have a warrant for adventure game red herrings.
It's an entire bag of red herrings. Oh, so good. So good. Walk to up arrow. Let's take a look at the up arrow.
Useful in case Willie ever moves house.
Oh. Wow.
My nose tells me that my eyes don't want to look at that.
What's in here? More dust. Pick up speck of dust.
A pile of dirt.
And that seems to be the end of the tunnels here. All right. Well, that's good. We got an ice pick, and we got a trippy mushroom.
Madame Morena's special ingredient.
Well, good. I'm glad we came back down here. We'll have to come back at some point to get a blood sample from the corpse as well. But I don't have anything that I could collect that with. So that'll have to wait. Oh, and then
There's nothing up ahead but road. The town's in the other direction.
yeah, just wanted to show you that too. Another little adventure game thing. You know, when they don't want you to go further down a road, they'll just have the character describe like, oh, it just looks like endless highway down there. I'd better head back where I came from. Prestige Realty office is closed. Ride the boom. Nope. Graffiti says otherwise. Alright, let's, shall we take this over to Madame Morena?
Thimbleweed Park guided tours?
The future is never written.
She always walks away. Okay.
I think
There
I
you
found
go.
your mushrooms.
Sweet. Hand it over and we'll see what answers the void offers today.
What did
Here
you see?
you go.
Unless the killer was a rainbow dragon powered by starshine, I can't help you. But thanks for the shrooms. Leonard and I are gonna have a blast tonight.
I feel I've been had.
Who is Leonard? Is that the mummy?
What is this place?
It's the county's primary source of occult books, knowledge, and services. You need hexes, curses, cure-alls, or curios? You come to me. You need voodoo, hoodoo, fortunes, or flim-flams? You come to me.
Fascinating.
You need cough drops or coffee filters? Yeah, you go to the Quickie Pal.
Then you go to the Quickie Pal. So, yeah, so it is pretty much the same dialogue, too. Both of my playable characters can kind of have the same conversations with her, and she'll give him the same information. A society occult? Alright. So I guess that was a bit of a red herring. But it got us down into the sewers, so that's good.
Have you seen my dime?
So we need to figure out a way to get a hold of... What are we going to do with an ice pick?
This could be the murder weapon. We should dust it for prints.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I wonder if the sheriff has any fingerprinting equipment. Let's check out his office, shall we? Let's see.
Just a bunch of files.
Gonna open up all the
There's
drawers.
a fingerprint book here.
Oh, hey.
This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Certified Fingertron 3000 compatible. Just a bunch of files.
Always good to check drawers.
Just
and
a bunch of
things.
files. Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files.
Okay. And then there were also some, I think, there were some drawers and cabinets down in here. Oh, you thirsty?
Ah.
Oh, much better. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's try these ones.
It's empty. It's empty. There's a fingerprint kit here.
Hey!
There's a fingerprint brush, a small amount of fingerprint powder, but it's missing the fingerprint tape.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try using it on the ice pick.
The prints are really clear.
Excellent. So we've got some prints. We just need to find some tape. And you know where I saw some tape? Do. Oh, wait. Is it A Street or B Street? No, it is A Street.
Buy me some kombucha?
Willie, you don't need any kombucha. Or, I say kombucha. I don't, how do you say it?
It's a sticky tape dispenser. It says, for government use only.
Hey, I'm government.
Violators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
That tape is for official government business only.
But I am government.
That tape is for official government business only.
Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
Be with you in a second. Yeah, I'm pretty swamped right now. How can I help?
Maybe if I butter him up, maybe if
Know
I
any
listen to
good
his
postal
jokes?
jokes?
Oh, you bet I do. Why are postal workers such great comedians? They have a special delivery, huh?
Yeah?
Get it?
Good one.
Oh, Reyes does like it.
Tell me a good postal joke.
What did the mailman say to the customer who asked if he could ship a donkey in the mail? They told her they'd haul ass and find out.
Wow.
Woo!
Another good one. Know any other postal jokes?
What do postal workers do on their vacation?
Oh man, all of these are sad.
They go to the travel agent and book a package deal.
Oh no.
Package.
You should do stand-up. I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the body out by the bridge?
That's what I needed to do.
You're a federal agent. I work for Uncle Sam too. As
There.
one government agent to another, I'll do what I can to assist.
Okay, maybe that'll help. Maybe now that he knows.
Thanks for your help. We'll be back if we have any more questions.
Anytime.
Okay, now that he knows that I'm government.
Well, since you're with the government, I guess
Yeah.
you're entitled to some tape.
Sweet.
Just go easy on it. We're almost out.
Thank you very much. Let's use that on here.
There's definitely a clear fingerprint here.
Excellent. All right, so to wrap up this episode, why don't we head back over and we will put these into the Fingertron 3000. And that'll be a really good place to stop. Let's see, the Fingertron is downstairs. Okay, so we need to give it the fingerprint. No? Maybe we need to use it. It's not a person. There we go. And then we need to also give it reference fingerprints, which we will use this fingerprint book that has all the fingerprints in Thimbleweed Park. And away it goes. Alright. Now who matches? Let's see, Fingertron, report job, input. We got the ID book and murder weapon fingerprint output. It belongs to Willie T. Wino. Accuracy 100%, error rate 0%. Wow. Well, we did find it in his stuff. I don't know, Reyes. Do you really think that that was the murder weapon that you found, or just an ice pick in a homeless man's belongings? Alright, I'm gonna bring him back out to Agent Ray.
We've got a killer to catch.
Alright. And with that revelation, I'm gonna go ahead and save our game. And that just about wraps it up for this episode. Thank you once again for listening. It is so much fun playing with all of you in the future. I hope you're enjoying this. I really think this game is fun. I'm working on talking a little bit more fluidly, but not talking over other players, or other dialogue rather. I am really identifying with these characters, talking over the other characters. All right, so until next time. That just about wraps it up for this episode, with just enough time left for me to say a ciao-arino.